Hi, I'm Hilda and welcome to my channel. Scoliosis curves are not linear. Therefore, it won't be effective at all if we just do linear exercises. We need to adapt the exercises to the curves of the spine. And that means working asymmetrically. And to understand how working asymmetrically could benefit scoliosis, we need to come back to the structure of the spine. As a general rule, you can think of scoliosis in its four main curves: the upper right, upper left, lower right, and lower left here. Now, one thing we need to be very aware of is the convex and concave, which is the convexity, which is the concavity of our spine. In short, these are the possibilities here: the upper right convex, the upper left concave, the lower right concave, and the lower left convex, or the other way around, depending on how your curve goes. So that alone is already 8 different possibilities. So today we're going to work asymmetrically based on the general rule of thumb. We're going to start with a deep spinal stretch here. We'll be stretching the spine symmetrically first, and then we're going to go on to stretch it asymmetrically on both sides. Now you're going to sit with your sits bones on your heels here, stacking your pelvis and your spine in a line as much as you can. Take an inhalation, exhale, and bring your body forward. And really reach your fingers to the front as your sit bones reach behind. So you have 2 oppositional directions here. Lengthen out your spine, your torso, reach your fingers forward as you try to sit back more. And looking in front a little bit, make sure your head does not collapse. Take an inhalation, exhale, and start to walk towards your right side here. Now as you stretched out in a curve to the right side, feel that the left side is being elongated and deeply stretched. Reach your fingers forward. In this case, always remember to keep your pelvis as square as possible for the left side to get more traction. Inhale, exhale, and come back. On the other side, walk towards the left side here, and this time stretching up the right. This may not look like a lot, but trust me, there's a lot of release here in your spine. Inhale, exhale, and come back to center. Now let's repeat it one more time. Reach your fingers forward, pelvis back, stretching out symmetrically first, and walking your arms to the right side here, stretching out asymmetrically, opening up the ribs on the side. Inhale, exhale, and come back to center. And to the left. Reach, opening up the ribs on the right side now. Inhale, exhale, and come back to center. And reach your fingers forward and continue to reach your sit bones and pelvis back, creating oppositions, giving your spine more traction. Take an inhalation, exhale, and slowly come back. We're now going to deepen the stretch around the shoulder joints area, particularly the area around our shoulder blades here. So we'll start with our fingers pointing in towards each other. And you're going to bring your body to the front like just now. And let's do a symmetrical stretch first. Note that with your fingers pointing at each other this way, your elbows will be bent. You will start to feel like the area between your shoulder blades tend to sink in a little bit, and that's exactly what we want. And come up and see if you can sit back a little bit more and bring your Upper back down a little bit more, sinking into your shoulder blades, the area around your shoulder blades. And come up. Okay, right now, you're going to walk to your right side here. Note that when you're on your right side, your left arm is slightly shorter and your right arm is longer. That means the right arm, the right hand is in front and the left hand is slightly behind. And from here, you're going to then gauge the distance, go as far as you can without any pull in your wrist joint, and stretched out by bringing your torso down. Going deep into the shoulder blades area, take an inhalation, exhale and go again. One more time, bringing your torso down and up. And come back to center. And now walk towards your left side here. On your left side, your left hand is in front, your right hand is slightly behind. Again, you're in an asymmetrical curve here. And slowly stretch by bringing your torso down. And up. Again. And up. One more time here. Stretching your ribs, your torso, and slowly come back. You can have your fingers point to the front, do the symmetrical stretch as you did just now in the first exercise as a transition. Reach out, really reach out. And come back here. So it's important to keep your head in line with your spine as much as possible and try not to drop it when you do this deep stretch, okay? We're going to repeat one more time. So have your fingers face each other. Hands a little bit more forward now perhaps, deepening the stretch and lengthening out. And one more time here, lengthen out. And from here, walk your hands to the right. There's a bird in front of me. It's so cute. And from here, bring both hands to the front. Fingers continue to point inwards. Stretched out. Keeping your spine as square as possible. Bring your hands more forward if you like, stretching it out. And come back to center. Change. Left hand more forward. Right hand slightly behind. And stretched out. Again, one more time. Bring your torso down as much as you can here. And slowly come back to center. Point your fingers to the front. Finish with something symmetrical. And slowly, slowly come back. So you're going to have both hands stretched out to the front and reach your body forward as you did just now. But have one arm forward and one arm bent and basically behind. So in this case, the right arm is pointing forward and the left is bent. And from here, we're going to do opposition. Your right arm is going to pull back as your left arm pushes forward here. This push-pull creates traction in the spine. Look forward, arch your spine, stretched out. And take an inhalation, exhale, unwind, come back. We're going to do the other side here. And reach. Find your length on both sides first, and then pull your left arm back and push your right arm forward. This way we also square off our shoulders. Look forward, arch the spine. Inhale, exhale, and come back. Let's do one more on each side here. Inhale, exhale, and go. See if you can sit further back while your arms reaching forward more. And come back. And inhale, exhale, reach the body forward. Arching the spine a little bit, pressing onto the floor, creating more push-pull. And slowly come back. Come to lying on the mat. We're going to put both hands on each side of the pelvis, just to make sure that either side of the pelvis is not rotated, and we start off doing the exercise with the pelvis square. And from here, you're going to take an inhalation, exhale, and float your pelvis up, working your hamstrings and using your core to keep your pelvis stable. Inhale, exhale, and come down. You might feel that one side is working more than the other. So what we need to do is take an inhalation, exhale. The next time we come up, try to squeeze the back of the knee of that side that is you feel weaker, so that we engage that side of the hamstring more to help us to come up more symmetrically in this position. Inhale, exhale, and come down. And this time we're going to do the movement. Inhale, exhale, and up. Have both arms to the top. And we're going to start to do scissors arms here. Right arm back, left arm down. And change. And again, keeping the pelvis stable here. And change, using the hamstrings to help stabilizing you. And change. And one more time. And change. Have your arms up. Inhale, exhale, and come down. We're going to repeat, and we're going to add a side bend. Inhale, exhale, up. And let's do 4 sets here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I end with the left arm back. Let's try to side bend to the right. And come back, keeping the pelvis still as you do that, really challenging our stability here. And from here, bringing the right arm back here and side bend to the left. And come back. Again. Now as we side bend to the right, we are essentially lengthening the left side. Come back. And of course, when we side bend to the left, we are lengthening the right side. And come back. Both arms to the top. Inhale, exhale, and come back down. We're going to do another variation to challenge our stability a little bit more here. So again, starting with legs hip width apart. This time, when we float our pelvis up, we're going to interlace our hands under our pelvis, rolling the shoulders back, extending both arms forward. And bring your legs together. Take an inhalation, exhale, bring one leg up, bend, and then straighten it. Point your toes if you can. Inhale, exhale to come down. The other side. Inhale and exhale. Keeping the pelvis high. Make sure it doesn't drop. Using the hamstrings of our leg that's on the floor to help stabilize us, as much as using our core muscles. Again. So this is very helpful to strengthen the weakness that you may have in your scoliosis curve. Again, one more time on the other side. You need not hold for too long because we just want to strengthen and not challenge. Inhale, exhale, and come down. We're going to strengthen our back extensors now. So come to a prone position. Have your forearms press onto the mat. And looking straight ahead, your pubic bone is pressing down on the mat, chest open, wide across the collarbone. From here, you're going to feel like your shoulders are rolled back, like somebody is pulling your elbows to the back. Take an inhalation, exhale, and slowly come down a little bit, release. You don't have to come down all the way because you're going to take an inhalation up here. Exhale and come up again, bringing your chest up. Now see if you can engage your legs because your legs will help elongate your posterior body. Point your toes and inhale. Exhale and just release a little bit, melting your chest down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bringing it up, pointing your toes behind, rolling your shoulders back, opening your chest. And see if you can slowly press your palms down and lift your elbows away from the floor, bringing your pubic bone up. Looking ahead, inhale, exhale, and down. That's all I have for this video, deep stretching for scoliosis, working asymmetrically. I strongly urge that you try. Let me know how it goes. Leave me a comment in the section below. I'd love to hear from you, your feedback or any response that you may have. If you like more exercises on scoliosis, do check out my other video called Scoliosis Rebalancing. I've got a range of other movements that will help you release the tight side of the curve and strengthen the weaker side of the curve. So thank you for your participation. Thank you for viewing. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And always remember, keep moving, keep getting better.